Uncensored Radio Podcast.
Ooh, ooh. Looks like I'm being co-hosted with Paul Stanley here this week. So,
I was made for loving you, baby.
oh wow, he took some time out of playing to millions in Australia, which is I believe Kid's in Australia right now. So,
Oh no, that's what I forgot. I knew there was a news story I was going to forget to do. I was going to get up and I was going to play that on the show today.
oh yeah, because they played at some like sports thing in Australia. It was like it's some the rugby league or something.
Yeah, Australia football. I don't know. Um, what was that? What's it called? Is it rugby?
I
Where they
think it's
play it on
rugby.
like a round stage.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it is. I know rugby's
Field.
pretty big in Australia.
I don't know. I
Unless it
don't.
was soccer, but I don't think they have their own. I don't know.
Ugh.
They're not even that popular. I don't know. Australian soccer leagues are like a thing. I don't know.
Probably, but I mean, I won't watch good soccer, much less. Well, is any soccer really good soccer? I don't think so. Franz would beg to differ. He joined us last night on our live stream to kick off Rocktober. And I'm going to take this time at the beginning of the show to make a little advertisement. We always advertise other people's shit. Let's advertise our
Yeah.
own shit.
Right there. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I'm pointing at it.
Different bands. If you want to suggest a music video for us, Halloween theme preferred. We've got a whole special channel just for Rocktober suggestions, and we're going to be posting these all month long and watching some epic music videos and getting some rock and roll on. I'm trying to avoid shitty music videos for this.
Yeah.
And we usually don't shy away from the crappy ones, but this particular time I think, I want it to be awesome stuff.
Yeah, if it's really shitty, it's probably good for more like main show content, like stuff
Oh
we do
yeah.
here, like on our weekly
Yeah.
live show here. I think it's better for that just to get those sort of reactions and just doing it on like a throwaway thing.
Yeah, so join us. It actually started yesterday when we watched an entire concert of Axl DC, and there might be other big surprises in store. I don't know. I'm not going to say, but yeah, Rocktober's happening all month long, so a lot of content is going to be coming from our YouTube channel just for you guys. And by the way, the whole crew at Guns and Radio is going to be joining us: Jeff, Bailey, Franz. Who else we got coming in? You know what? I'm not even going to tell you. Not
You
even
got
going to
people,
tell you.
friends of the
There's
show, anyone,
friends of the show that I've tagged in and brought on board with us for October. That's gonna be happening. Gonna be happening. And speaking of things happening,
Yeah,
what you got happening, Chris?
Nothing right now. I'm here to do another episode of Guns and Radio with you. So let's say we hit that intro. Shall we get started?
Get all up in that intro?
Yeah, so get all up in that intro.
Hell yeah. We're gonna get all up in your ear hole on the Guns and Radio podcast. Man, we just got started and Rabbi's already in our comments on bullshit.
Well, that's one bullshit comment, but he's actually given us a couple suggestions for Rocktober. So I mean, I'll take those.
Oh yeah, I think you might like the one that I'm posting tomorrow. I'm not going to say what it is.
Yeah, if you guys join in, link in our the gunsradio.com link to our Discord. We do have a Rocktober 2023 section there. So I posted a bunch of random music videos there. We got some suggestions from a few of other members in our Discord as well. So just join the Discord and throw some links there, throw suggestions here in the comments as well, or post them in the Discord preferably. Give us a link, we'll rip it, whatever, and we'll get it to you for Rocktober.
Yeah, rock and roll, baby, all month long.
Yeah. Oh, he also said no more Hanson.
Fuck you. You know what?
Never enough Hanson, you bitch.
Tomorrow we're having Hanson just for you. No, we're not having Hanson.
We're gonna watch Mbop on a 10-hour loop, and you're gonna like it.
Oh God, no! That's the only Hanson song I can't do. But I love that. One thing I love about seeing Hanson is the last time they saved it for last, and that was like what they closed with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, oh, okay, cool. So I slid out early. I can't remember when that was. Years ago, something Rick made me go to because I wasn't going to go. I didn't believe it. Rick's the one that got me into Hanson. So if only it's the best song. Yeah. That rabbi says, if only is an okay song from Hanson.
Shout out to December 2. We're on this one.
About democracy. They get Buckethead.
Pop don't really matter.
Somebody make that remix happen. We'll mix
Bop
with some. There's got to be. Buckethead's got 5,000 songs. One of them has got to have a similar rhythm that would fit in.
Somebody mix Bop with like Jordan. Like that's the only other Buckethead song I know because in Guitar Hero 2.
I don't know any, so I know Shackler because the sequel, obviously.
Yeah.
Shackler's Revenge. Bucket.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
That's good.
Finger looking good. Colonel's favorite. Yeah, Axl does need to get on that shit. I agree.
Yeah, and we're gonna get on some Axl shit today because we got your usual content. We're going to do some rock and roll news, and we're going to review our main song of the day, which the wheel landed on, which is Your Secret Safe With Me. But yesterday in our Discord, for those of you who are savvy enough to have joined our Discord, the elite of our listeners are in our Discord. Only the elites are in our Discord. Our buddy Franz posted an audio clip. Which I thought, man, I really want to review this on the show, but it's 45 seconds long. So it's like, we can't really build a whole episode around a 45-second song.
Yeah.
But we can tack it on at the beginning of an existing episode and listen to it because this really fascinates me. I have never heard a recording. I know Axl Rose was a part of LA Guns for a little while, but I've never heard a recording of what LA Guns sounded like with Axl Rose. And then Franz shared this. And the song that we're actually kicking things off with today. This is Bloodshot Eyes, live from the Troubadour, October 5th, 1984. And it's LA Guns with your boy Axl Rose. Let's check this out. Remember when all we would get was snippets of songs? I feel like that's what this is.
Yeah, pretty much it seems.
But I mean, you know what? That's all we got, and I wanted to hear it. So. We're kidding. This is actually the general.
I was gonna say it's slow paced enough to be the general at this point. Yeah.
Somebody should have taken this. I don't know. Probably Franz is the only one that's got it.
Yeah,
because he's got he's got a better catalog library than Guns N' Roses does.
Yeah, sure seems like it. Fuck.
And that's all there is to it.
I mean, it got good, right? Like, when it was building up, I was like, okay, it's kind of slow. And then I'm like, oh, wow, sweet, it's actually picking up in pace. I'm like, if it's like 80s hard rock, I need something that's like fucking fast paced, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Me being like a glam hair metal, apologist to some extent.
Well, there we go.
Love me that era of shit, man. So
we reviewed the only that I've ever heard existing snippet of LA Guns featuring Axl Rose. Of course, if anybody else wants to prove me wrong on that, By all means, feel
That
free
does
to
sound like
DM me.
Axl, so I will say that is definitely Axl. That does sound like so. It's like it sounded like better than Rapid Fire because Rapid Fire I think was what 82 or 83.
Yeah, Rapid Fire was earlier than that, wasn't it? I thought
It
it
was
was like
no, it was early
80 or
80s.
81. I don't know.
It was very early
I don't
80s.
know
So
is the
like, because then
answer.
after that he would have been doing LA Guns and Hollywood Rose,
I
then
think it was
merging those
way after
two.
that.
Yeah.
But what's it say? Oh, the General's secretly a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, that's about taking her fucking masters back. So it's a diss track to Scooter Braun.
That's why it's taking it this long to come out. He's got to
Yeah.
buy the rights back from the record company.
Yeah,
So they don't want to let no Taylor song.
she's got the money. She can fork out the 3 million, whatever. Look, her tour, like according to the Federal Reserve, is actually boosting the economy, which is fucking nuts.
I know, right?
I saw that like a little while ago. I was like, holy shit, Taylor Swift is saving the U.S. economy.
You know something, man? Travis Kelce has something right now that most men only get from fucking an 80-year-old woman.
Yeah.
And normally when a man's with a woman that's got like a whole lot more money than him, she's like 80 and he's like 23.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's a
General
new Taylor. It's a General Taylor's version.
Fuck yeah.
Well, we're not long from the official release of the General. It will be coming out at the time of this recording in 24 days.
Yeah, because I guess whenever that vinyl ships, because apparently it's not going to be on streaming. It's only on that 7-inch.
So hopefully somebody can get it from MP3 because
Yeah.
if I don't have an MP3 sent to me by the time the vinyl comes in, I've got a buddy of mine with a record player that's going to let me bring my laptop over and rip it.
One way or another.
Yeah. But by God, as soon as I have the General in my hands, we are going to be doing another special.
Fuck yeah. We have to, bro. It's the General. It's like long lost media at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
We didn't think existed.
Well, let's give a quick, fast review. Septuber and his Taylor Swift knowledge. That's right.
Yeah, man.
Let's give a quick, fast review of that clip we just listened to. What did you think about Bloodshot Eyes?
I needed to hear more of it, to be honest. I don't know. It's hard to like give a review for something that's like 45 seconds. It's really tough, especially when it got like going really good at the last.
Well, let's just do thumbs up, thumbs down.
It's probably like, honestly, I only heard a bit of it, so I'm gonna go like down. But if I heard more of the song for like the full thing, I'd probably go more towards the middle or up. Like if I heard what I liked. I mean, like for like the 90% of it, it was like, whatever. I'm like, okay, it just sounds like a slightly better version of Rapid Fire. But like less about, pervy lyrics and shit. So
well, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up so that I can say this. I would like to check out the whole LA Guns song. It's probably out there. I'm not a big LA Guns fan, but I'm gonna check out the whole thing so I can kind of imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
And make a final decision on whether or not I like this or not then. But it's going to get me to actually check one out because I got to be honest, I'm not a big LA Guns fan. I've given them a try many, many times because of their kind of being what I call a cousin band to Guns N' Roses. And so far, nothing they've done is for me.
I mean, except probably like Ballad of Jane. That's like the only song I can name off the top of my head from them.
That's the only one they ever had.
That's like their biggest song.
Yeah. My cats are fighting right now off screen.
Going wild.
Yeah.
Do it for the stream.
Well, you know what that means. We'll just get ready for it in case they bring their bullshit over here. Rabbi says, I got into a Twitter war once with Tracy Pussy Pistol, a.k.a. Gun. Is there anybody you haven't been in a Twitter war? Because listen, man, this guy got into it with Stuttering John.
Hey, don't worry, man. I've been in Twitter wars with people. Hulk Hogan still has blocked me for years on Twitter.
Oh, nice. I wish Hulk Hogan blocked me.
Bro, I think it was because I remember that tweet he put, like, the don't work yourself into a shoot.
Oh
whatever
yeah.
jabroni. I put that as like my Twitter header for like 5 seconds, and then I switched it back, and then like Hulk Hogan has blocked you on Twitter. I think it's probably because like I like follow the Iron Sheik and retweet a lot of this shit. It's like, fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
Man, the one thing I was going to say was a long time ago when Ryan Dunn died, Roger Ebert posted a thing about like friends don't let jackasses drive drunk.
Oh yeah.
And that pissed me off. And I was taking a shit, and I responded like, dude, a lot more people are like, this is not the time for this kind of bullshit. Like, a lot of people are really sad right now, and probably a lot more than it's going to be when your ass is dead. And then he died like not long after that, so I felt pretty bad.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I shouldn't have said that. But I did get the Kiss performance. I have it now. So
sweet. Okay.
let's talk about some news, and then let's watch some Kiss, because I really
Yeah.
want you to see this. It's about, I'd say, 10 minutes long. And
Okay, so they probably did a quick like halftime show thing.
yeah, there's a reason I want to show it to you. Let me just
All
put
right.
it that way. But I don't want to give it away until we're watching it.
Cool. All right.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for... Why isn't the thing playing? For this. And we got a pretty good bit of rock and roll news today. What do you want to talk about first?
We got some decent stuff. I was gonna say the Foo Fighters just announced a U.S. Tour for 2024. It's only like about a month long, but they're basically exclusively playing baseball stadiums. It seems like.
Okay, I'd like to see the Foo Fighters. Maybe they'll come to St. Louis.
There is no St. Louis dates, unfortunately, here. So they're doing 2 nights in New York. It starts July 17th, ends August 18th. So it's New York.
It's our U.S. tour: New York, L.A., Vegas, and Florida.
Well, actually, no Vegas and no Florida, but they did get California. So,
of course,
New York, Boston, Hershey, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati. They're playing Minneapolis, Denver, San Diego, 2 nights in LA, and Portland, and then Seattle, Washington. And
so nowhere I'm willing to go. So.
Yeah, and they're bringing along the Pretenders, Wolfgang Van Halen.
Can't get away from the fucking Pretenders.
Yeah, you can nowadays, man. Fuck the Guns N' Roses. They're opening for Foo Fighters next year.
God, go away.
Yeah, so they have Pretenders. Well, it depends on the dates. Some of them they have a bunch of different openers. Depends on like the certain dates. They have Pretenders is there as support. Wolfgang Van Halen, the Hives, L7 is a band I guess someone's heard of.
I've never.
Alex, yeah, there's some artist Alex G as an opener, and Amel and the Sniffers. Amel and the Sniffers. Yeah, that's some random fucking names. We'll each open select dates. So yeah.
So a bunch of bands I don't even care to know about. Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's actually more dates to come apparently. So according to the band's social media. So those
Alvin
are just
and the Chipmunks.
Yeah, those are just the 12 dates they announced. There's probably going to be more. It seems like.
Oh, Dale's joined us. Dale Hoff has joined us from Mobile, Alabama. Welcome, Dale.
What's up?
Thank you for coming in, man. Okay, so I mean, it'd be cool to see the Foo Fighters, but I don't know, man. Like, I'd probably buy a seat ticket so I don't have to sit through one of those shitty opening acts.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I would still be there, but I'd be in line for beer.
Yeah. I just hog a toilet seat for myself right now. I'm not fucking leaving.
Well, I'm going to show you something here for our next story, which is not much of a huge story at all, but the video I'm going to send you, I'm going to play is I thought was fucking stunning. Right. And the news story is that the Sphere, which has been going viral for looking like a giant eyeball in Las Vegas, has opened. And so now we finally have some visuals of what the inside of the place looks like. Now check this out.
Freaking insane. From what I've seen from the opening weekend this weekend. Holy.
Yeah. Let's hit play on this.
Dude, it's nuts. That whole thing it's a giant LED screen. It's apparently like the biggest LED screen in the world. 16K resolution.
I know, dude.
It
Look
looks
at that.
insane.
Isn't that beautiful? I want to see
It is beautiful.
I want to. We talked about this before the show. I want to see Kiss play on that stage so bad.
I mean, give Kiss a tribute band since they are apparently, I guess, on the end of the road.
You
So,
know what? I'd be fine for that. I'd take mini Kiss.
yeah, because apparently these guys, the owners behind the Sphere, they plan to have 4 to 6 residencies a year between different artists. So
Oh, nice.
we'll see. So I think it's definitely perfect for definitely for some artists to play. I feel like U2 is like perfect for this because they're like big on having sort of these audio visual experiences, and this fits in like right in their alley.
You say you two?
U2, yeah. So U2 basically opened the Sphere. They have a bunch more shows. They're going to like the mid-December, basically, with like 2 or 3 shows a week.
That's a band I just don't get. I made the most money I ever made selling a vinyl record was I found some U2 records in a what do you call it, at a flea market in a
Mhm.
sleeve, and they
Yeah.
were all singles, and I sold them each, and I paid $1 each for them, and I sold them on eBay for about 150 each, and that was on bids.
Damn. Hey man, there's a market for like U2 stuff. Like
I know, but I
they
just don't
keep
get
doing, re-releasing stuff. I mean, like I think they're promoting Achtung Baby, which just hit like its 30th anniversary not too long ago.
well,
So they're
they're
playing
playing
that album in full, and then they're playing other songs as well during this residency. So
they're playing the only song I know is Vertigo. And
that was like their mid 2000s sort of output. Like
yeah,
Achtung that was 90 92. Yeah, so that was like Mysterious Ways. The song One, that was a pretty big hit.
I
That
want
was
to watch.
a
I
song.
want to watch. I want to go to this place and watch porn on that.
You got to get it at least in 4K resolution. Come on.
Someday, man, when YouTube finally monetizes us, that's what we're gonna do with the money. We're gonna rent out the whole sphere for one night, and we're gonna go watch porn on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool venue, man. It's like, it's almost 20,000, I think, can fit in there. It's got like everything in there. I would love to see like all sorts of stuff. Um,
Oh yeah, Debbie Does Dallas.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
some of
not.
that old school Carmen Electra porn.
I was talking like musical acts, but I think what would
Oh,
be
okay.
interesting is if
A donkey show. Oh,
we
oh,
get like a fucking wrestling show in the Sphere.
oh, that'd be cool.
That would be so fucking cool.
Yeah, that'd be neat. But
Especially they
where
come
would?
out that entrance and like the big fucking LED screen like covers everything.
Yeah, I don't think we'd get a Mania out of it, but we might get a
Nah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, no, they do those in stadiums now. You'll get like a smaller
Uh,
pay-per-view for it. Yeah.
no, they do those in Saudi Arabia now.
Oh, those are dude, those are stadium shows too. I mean, they're blood money stadium shows, but they're stadium shows.
Yeah, well,
Like, dude, they're doing Elimination Chamber in like Australia in a fucking stadium. So I don't know if it's a stadium, but they're doing it. Yeah, they're doing it in
Wooly,
Australia.
my buddy Wooly's joined us. What's up, Wooly?
Oh, it's good, brother.
Shaving Ryan's privates.
Classic.
Franz is with us too. It's too bad you didn't come in sooner, Franz. We just listened to that Bloodshot Eyes clip that you posted in our Discord. Let's see. You would have to have Goldberg so he could spear. We could see a spear in the sphere.
Spear in the Sphere.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Wooly.
Hey, if Goldberg has one more in him, sure, man. Why not?
Oh God, I hope he doesn't. Goldberg's one more has become like, bro, you wore
Yeah,
out
like a
your
yearly occurrence, and then like
yeah.
he almost literally murdered a man in Saudi Arabia. So
I will say on paper, if that match had happened 10 years sooner,
yeah, like in his first run,
yeah, I would have paid not even in his first run. That run sucked, but like if he would have
yeah. But at
if
least he's
he
in shape then. He was still like doing decent shit.
they shouldn't have had a run. They should have brought him in for like a month and then made him go away for like 3 months and then brought
Mhm.
him back for a month. Like
Yeah,
that's what they should have done. He should have always been a part timer. But man, if
honestly.
they would have done Goldberg versus The Undertaker at like WrestleMania 21 or 23 or 25 even,
Yeah.
like I would have loved to have seen that. But the problem is because Taker could have carried him in his prime, but Taker's not in his prime anymore.
At that time, no, he was like on the way out, and like
Yeah.
he was basically like he had sort of doubts in himself. I remember like watching the Last Ride documentary series there. Like I think at that point he was starting to have doubts in himself that he could still go and do all this stuff. But thankfully, he went out with a great match. So Undertaker at least. Goldberg and Goldberg probably concussed himself halfway through his last match, so who knows?
Yeah.
Before it
What
even
else?
started on the door. So
What else you got for us?
So we got that. Bruce Springsteen's Rider got posted.
Oh boy.
So his tour got postponed. Like he was supposed to do some dates this year as well, but he got his postponed. I think due to some health reasons. I think he's just trying to, I guess stay healthy or something. Yeah, it was like some random health reasons was quoted, but like, yeah. So his 37-page document Rider got posted to the News Gazette. More than 100 specific requests.
Oh boy. I'm pulling
Yeah.
it up. Let's see.
Yeah. When he is on the road, Springsteen himself asked for chicken soup, quote, with lots of broth before the show. After the gig, he wants 16 cold, fresh shrimp with homemade seafood sauce and 2 bags of rolled gold pretzels with no substitutions. He
It's
also
got to be roll gold.
roll gold, bro. No fucking
Only
pretzels,
the
pretzel
best
sticks only.
pretzels for the boss.
Yeah, man. He also requires a hand squeezed 16-ounce bottle of lemon juice, a blender, a toaster, and electric kettle, as well as 6 hard boiled eggs with yolks removed, peeled and sliced apples, cubed watermelon, and 4 bottles each of Congo pear, Costa Rica clementine, and Kula watermelon drinks.
So no booze at all.
Yeah, and then again, his wife is also on this rider. Her wife also has requests. She asked for 3 high fashion magazines in her dressing room, along with a quality vase of white roses with no filler, a gourmet shop bought jar of martini olives, a fruit basket to include only bananas, white grapes, green apples, and pears, plus bottles of Belvedere vodka and Santa Margarita Pinot Grigio wine.
Well, we know who likes to party in that family.
Yeah, her main meal, skinless chicken breast, salmon or tuna with vegetables, sautéed in a little bit of olive oil and no zucchini. So at least Bruce asked for some like semi-realistic things. This woman's
This is
asking
the
to be
most
fucking wine
old
dined and like
man.
harass you, at this point.
This is like the most grandpa writer I've ever read. Oh,
Yeah,
Simbertuber puts 1 gourmet cheese tray and some Ensure.
one charcuterie, please.
We're getting on the charcuterie board. I don't know how many people are listeners now that's going to remember that
Oh my
joke.
goodness.
We cracked ourselves up pretty heavy early on. Not early
Yeah.
on, it was last season, but in a over a fucking charcuterie board.
Yeah, it even goes even further. I could like go like all friggin' day with this. Both Springsteen and his wife will eat in their dressing room. So he basically has a separate dressing room from his wife.
Damn
That's the
straight.
wording on that, it seems like.
Wouldn't you?
Yes and no, but I wouldn't bring my wife on tour.
Fair enough.
Say the Roomba can only do so much. I need you to vacuum the floor. While I make fucking
Oh.
millions on this tour. Like, come on. The East Street Band's dining room will offer Saint Dalfour wild blueberry fruit spread, rice stream vanilla drink, and glutino cinnamon raisin bread. Um, Steven Van Zandt is guitarist. Order includes wild caught seafood. Um, says flounder, shrimp, sole, tilapia, or Alaskan, not Atlantic. So it's just
Huh.
like it goes on and on with the seafood, and then basically their touring party requests American style SUVs for band transport, one of which should have Sirius XM capability. Shout out that he's got to listen to his channel on Sirius XM. So
Damn straight.
yeah, so the band and crew need 408 towels, 21 couches, 27 floor dimmable floor lamps, and 15 table lamps, 16 potted non-flowering plants, 3 large and 3 small fridges, 47 padded chairs, 9 wheeled office chairs, and 7 full-length mirrors.
I mean, so a lot of that sounds reasonable, though. I don't know what the plants are for. I mean, you got to have something to piss in, I guess.
That's the feng shui of my dressing room, bro. 6
But
types
I
of
mean, I
alcohol.
get it. I mean,
Yeah,
like the couches, the mirrors, and all that shit. That's all
yeah.
reasonable because he's bringing a crew.
Yeah,
Like
then
this
the
other
rider
people.
basically calls for a massage therapist, manicurist to be available on show day. And 6 types of alcoholic drinks are to be provided by the production office, including 6 bottles of quote quality beer that are not Budweiser.
Oh, they're on that trip.
Yeah, no Budweiser. Bruce Springsteen, that's not American.
I don't know. Kid Rock was seen drinking a Budweiser.
Yeah, but it's
He's the one that
Budweiser. It's not
started
Bud
this
Light.
shit. I don't think it was Bud Light.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Or yeah, they're owned by the same company, I think. Anyways.
They're all owned by the same company. It
Well,
all
yeah,
tastes the same until you start getting into IPAs and
yeah. Or
Guinness.
if you got the chills for the pills,
Yeah, it all tastes the same.
yeah.
The
But yeah,
same.
that's pretty much Bruce Springsteen's writer in a sort of a nutshell.
Oh, that's most of that's pretty reasonable. It's funny how old it is what I'm saying though. It's
Yeah,
like
like oh, we just want to eat like seafood and shit.
we want to eat seafood, one television with Wheel of Fortune to play.
One car with Sirius X.
What's something else old people like? One television showing the program Survivor.
Yeah, it needs to be on the Game Show Network on a loop.
Game show access to the Game Show Network and the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah. It's better than probably watching ridiculousness on a 24/7 loop on MTV. So
Oh, that's funny. I'm going to do some local news.
yeah.
This one comes from Columbia, Missouri. One of our local events was called Treeline Festival. And they sold a bunch of tickets earlier. And then about a month ago, the festival was canceled. Last week, an attorney for Trio, which is the company that was putting on the festival, sent a letter to the Columbia Convention, Columbia Convention and Visitors Bureau, explaining that the company is insolvent and will be dissolved. The company says that its debts far exceed its assets and that there is no money available to distribute to unsecured creditors. Now, what does that mean? You want me to tell you? Because it's going to piss you off.
Yeah,
It means that people who bought tickets will not be refunded.
Wow.
KOMU News is also reporting that Trio received $948,408 on July 12th, 2012 through a SVOG grant from the U.S. Small Business Administration, which is a grant that's used to provide emergency funding to businesses that of the performing arts variety. So they got almost $1 million.
And they canceled this shit, and they said just kept all the money.
Yeah, but it says here that they held 2 Roots and Blues festivals since receiving the grant in the fall of 2021 and 2020. Well, there's your problem. Nobody want to go to that shit.
Yeah, Roots and Blues. Yeah, you got to go more into like Kentucky and do that shit. They'll probably like that.
Yeah, but pretty much. They got an email from the Front Gate Tickets, a third-party source that sold tickets for the festival, that explained ticket holders would be refunded in as little as 30 days from the cancellation date. That cancellation date was September 30th, and refunds have yet to go out.
Ooh.
Now, some of the vendors are reporting that they were refunded. But it still owes, let's see, besides ticket sales, it owes about $20,000 in sponsorship money that's got to go out. And it had 30 days from the cancellation of the date to repay that money. And KOMU apparently reached out to their attorney for Trio, and he refused to comment on the matter. The festival is called the Treeline Music Festival in Columbia, Missouri. So that sucks. So what's the moral of the story? If you're going to a local event, wait and buy your tickets at the gate.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going to go anyway. But man,
yeah,
that
make a point.
Yeah, that do suck hard. Let's see. We got some Beatles news.
Oh yeah, you just sent me this before we went on air that they're using AI to partially make this final Beatles song. So I saw in the article it said that they use this AI to extract John Lennon's vocals from a demo that he recorded like years ago, and it actually worked. And it's kind of like interesting to see like how is this going to affect sort of like the rise of AI and AI being used in more like modern music in the future as well. Like AI a lot of times right now it's just for like shits and giggles. I see videos all the time, like this one Instagram account where they take like 1990s James Hetfield vocals and put them over like the most ridiculous songs ever. Like there's one of him singing like "Never Gonna Give You Up," but it sounds like James Hetfield on like the Black album singing "Never Gonna Give You Up," and I'm like, holy shit! Like some of it's funny, but some of it's like, oh wow, this actually kind of works. Like he was, I saw one. There's another one from the same account. It was like James Hetfield AI singing over Cascadas "Every Time We Touch," and I'm like, holy fuck, this is actually pretty good.
Oh man, that's funny. Also, Simbertuber says he's seen those too because he says the Hatfield ones
Yeah,
are.
they keep getting recommended to me like on my Instagram shit. I'm like, these are some of these are pretty good actually. When it's like when it's good, it's good. When it's like funny to see like, oh wow, like this like mishmash of like worlds is like pretty cool, whatever. Some of them are just for shits. Like I know you sent me stuff from that guy there. I ruined it. Where
Oh
he makes
yeah,
like the most ridiculous shit ever. I love it.
like Elvis. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. You getting sprung.
When he like takes requests and shit, it's like, oh my god.
So they actually had a demo recording. I
Yeah.
guess it's never been released of John Lennon
Mhm.
singing. I guess with maybe his Wings or some solo band or something.
Yeah, it was like him and a piano, but they're trying to I think they found a way to extract the vocals from
And
the actual thing, so they have just now the vocals a
nice.
cappella pretty much. And I think yeah, I guess like they're gonna have I guess Ringo and Paul in the studio do some stuff, maybe. Seems
Okay.
like. Um
Well, who's the other one? The one
George
nobody ever.
Harrison.
Yeah, he's dead though.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So they're gonna go find some old George Harrison shit to extract and.
Probably. I mean, George Harrison does have some shit probably sitting around. So maybe it'll be all four of them singing on it, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Doing
So
some
now
stuff.
Michael
So
Jackson's estate can have some more.
yeah. Or I don't, dude. Wait, Michael Jackson's estate still has the catalog rights, or did they get them, or did they sell them off, or something? Maybe
I don't know, but
I
dude, if
don't
I
know.
was, that's the shittiest thing somebody's ever done. I thought that was pretty shitty of him to do that, especially since he and McCartney were friends. You know, it's like it's only business; it's nothing personal. No, fuck you. That's personal.
Whoa! Paul Stanley, hang on.
My Michael Jackson and my Paul Stanley are the same impersonation.
Michael Jackson. I do like the South Park Michael Jackson.
One likes girls, one likes boys.
Wee, Blackie, look at
Huh?
me.
Huh?
I'm
Huh?
flying.
Huh? 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 See what
Climb
I did
my
there?
wishing tree. Yeah, I just do the South Park Michael Jackson. That's all I know. Michael Jefferson.
Michael Jackson, it's ignorant.
Yeah, the legend is ignorant. I'm just really cool.
But I think that's really cool, though. I mean, they're not really. I think they're using AI in this ad or in this article mainly for the clicks. Because if that's all they're doing with it,
Yeah.
then I mean that's using a computer.
Yeah, like I can see it in that point, but then it's like these like artists basically are gonna essentially live forever because then we can just create AI stuff from all their material. Um,
Yeah.
you
Well,
know.
they're not. They're not. They're not making anything new with AI though. It's actually
Yeah.
John singing. So
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that's like my only like concern. 'Cause then it's like music sort of just becomes watered down and fake at that point. We're not listening to, any real humans doing it after a point. It's
well,
like,
that's gonna happen. You know that if there's money in it, you
yeah.
know it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
And I mean, look at how many number one artists are talentless hacks right now any fucking way. Like, the day of the genuine musician, I think nowadays some are starting to come back, like Ed Sheeran and and others. That's just the first one that comes to mind.
Mhm.
But like it's in that aspect it's good because like there are still some real artists out there, but I think as time goes by and the money is right to just fake it and sell something rather than have to pay somebody, especially if people because like some singer out there would sell his vocal likeness for 30 or 40 grand just because he's in
Mhm.
a fucking bind.
Yeah.
And then they'll take that and they'll make albums with this guy's face on it and shit like
Yeah.
that, and never pay him a goddamn another dime.
Yeah, that even kinda reminds me of, with the Hollywood strike and stuff too. That was one of the things that, like, a lot of these studios were just gonna use AI. They get, say, average people like you or I, whatever, pay us once, but use our AI generated image as, like, extras, and then never pay us for any of that. So it's like, "Oh, we just got an extra for life, basically, for $100 or whatever," which is really, like, fucking messed up.
I don't know. I need more than $100, but
Yeah. Well, it's Hollywood. These people fucking they don't report any streaming data, and they all fucking fly on private jets to all their meetings. So
yeah.
luckily that writer strike is finally over. So I'm glad there's some compromise, and finally we can get some goddamn content again.
I haven't noticed. I haven't missed it because that's how
Yeah.
little I watch TV. So
Yeah, well, I mean, like everyone's going towards the old shit. I mean, like late night television. If you're a big fan of that, I mean, there's not
I
really
used to
much
be.
choice. Yeah, honestly, Kimmel's, was it? Wait, no. Yeah,
Podcasts have
Kimmel's
replaced
alright
that.
here and there, but Jimmy Fallon fucking annoys me, and he's in shit anyways because he treats his fucking employees like crap. So
Well, like the late night and the talk show in general are going away because we're kicking their asses.
yeah,
Like, not you and me specifically, but you and me as podcasters. Our
Mhm.
industry is killing that
Dude,
industry.
that's why they're all going to podcasting. Like I
Yeah.
saw, I think Spotify is promoting a podcast with like all with like Fallon, Kimmel, um, James Corden, a couple other of the big Stephen Colbert, I think, is on that too. Is like five like the big talk show guys. Right now they're doing their own podcast basically, and Spotify is plugging the shit out of that. I saw it not too long ago.
So I just want to say something, especially to Jason Dodson of Z98.5 in Mississippi, uh, who used to talk down to me for doing a podcast because I do the real thing. I just want to say to you, Dodson, I do the real thing.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to you anymore. So have fun with that.
Yeah, even radio as a whole, it's only being supported by people older than us. So
Oh, yeah. When this generation of old people's dead,
like
you'll
the only
have to
thing, yeah,
switch to the real thing.
yeah. The only thing you should probably keep is AM radio. People need to hear news and shit, like updates. Hey, there's this going on,
Oh,
whatever.
AM radio is
Event,
not going to be a thing in 20 years.
hey, who knows? But I think
They're
it's like the
already taking
problem
it
too
by
with
car.
everything going digital. It's like you need some shit that's still analog, Because what if everything's digital? Your boom, Wi-Fi's down, power's out. You're basically screwed. You don't know what's going on.
Then you need to get you a police scanner or one of those little emergency scanners to
That too.
listen to
Yeah.
the emergency, because they do have those that just
Mm,
play emergency broadcasts when they go on. So I mean, I would recommend everybody have one of those anyway, just like you have a fire alarm in your home.
yeah.
Uh,
Send me a link. I gotta get one of those.
yeah. But now we're going to get on to some more mainstream rock and roll news. I'm saving the Guns N' Roses story I have for last, but I'm going to share this because we talked about it a little bit last night on the Rocktober Axl DC show, but I wouldn't let nobody get into too much detail because I definitely wanted to share this for Guns N' Radio, and we talk about it on here. The Aerosmith tour
Oh
has
yes.
released a statement concerning the well-being of Mr. Steven Tyler,
Yeah.
and it does
It's
not
not look
sound
good.
good,
It's not.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
so I think originally the plan was they were gonna he had to take the month off, like 30 days, whatever, and they postponed those shows. But
mhm.
now I'll let you read this. I'll let you
Well,
explain.
this is a statement that came out from both Aerosmith and Steven Tyler. And it says, to our fans, unfortunately, Steven's vocal injury is more serious than initially thought. His doctor has confirmed that in addition to the damage to his vocal cords, he fractured his larynx, which is going to require ongoing care. He is receiving the best medical treatment available to ensure his recovery is swift, but given the nature of a fracture, he is being told that patience is essential. As a result, all of the currently scheduled Peace Out shows must be postponed to sometime in 2024, with new dates to be announced as soon as we know more. And then at the bottom, it's got a quote from Steven Tyler, and it says, "I am heartbroken to not be out there with Aerosmith and my brothers and the incredible Black Crows rocking with the best fans in the world. I promise that we will be back as soon as we can. Love, Steven."
Yeah, it does suck, but also it's like I feel like for us as Guns N' Roses fans, it's very like vindicative. People like want to shit on Axl Rose, but hey, at least he's not like tearing out his fucking vocal cords and ruining his larynx.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, I feel like some of this is karma for the way that we were all priced. Like their real fans got priced out for rich people.
Yeah, like I do feel that in some way, but like, it does suck. Like I can see it both ways. Like it does suck that they got postponed or whatever, but like, hey, now you can maybe add more fucking dates or cheapen the fucking tickets or something.
Yeah, maybe the nosebleeders don't cost $600.
Or hey, how about we give everyone free ticket insurance? So if in case I have to cancel, well, guess what? I get my money back and then some.
Or even if they reschedule, dude, how do you know that's going to work for somebody?
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like they obviously should still offer refunds. I think that's still fair. Like,
My buddy Wooly that was in the chat a minute ago, he flew all the way to Dallas, Texas with his wife to see Pink.
Oh,
And then she canceled like the day before the show.
that's brutal.
So they're flying back out again.
Oh, wow.
The show happens. The show actually happens. And I think they went into like the Cowboys Stadium and they actually did some stuff while they were in Dallas.
No, sweet. At least you can still make time out of it,
Yeah. But yeah, that royally sucks because he never flown on an airplane before.
Oh, wow.
And he's a little nervous about it. And I told him, just the truth. I was like, oh, because I didn't realize he'd never been on a plane. And so I just told him the truth. Like, dude, it ain't the terror and the scary shit you're going to have to worry about like you think it is.
Yeah.
The thing you need to really prepare for when you go on an airplane, this is for anybody out there that's never flown before.
Yeah.
You don't need to really prepare yourself for an Indiana Jones, I'm going to surf on a wing and a parachute.
No, hell no. There's like a 0.2% chance of that happening.
You think like something terrifying and horrible is going to happen, but what you really need to be prepared for is the crippling boredom. So you're going to want, and you don't have signal to listen to your shows on. So you're going to want to download your podcast like Guns and Radio on Spotify. So go to Spotify, get Guns and Radio.
Yeah.
In the archives and download.
Watch and listen to our shit.
And you're going to want a few because you don't know what to play. So anything that you're going to want to watch, you're going to want to download. If you're a reader, you're going to want to bring a book. The thing you got to prepare for on a plane is how fucking boring flying is, because it is boring.
Yes.
And that's the worst part. Yep.
Well, that and before you even get to the gate, with Toilet Safety Administration over there.
Oh yeah, take an Imodium because you do not want to shit on an airplane.
Oh no.
And
drink liquids. Don't have anything fruity.
And they never clean the bathrooms, so I can promise you this much: the water on the floor is not water. Okay, so do not go in an airplane bathroom barefoot.
Always bring headphones in case, some wailing ass kid on your fucking flight. Ugh.
Yes. Be prepared
for noise canceling for
some kid screaming his fucking lungs out.
Shut the fuck up. Had a couple of those. Thank goodness for noise canceling.
Yeah.
And your shit for 3 hours is like beautiful.
Oh God, I hate kids.
You hate both.
Children. Do you have any more news stories you want to talk about before we get into my last one?
No, that's it. What do you want to do? Like, should we watch the Kiss thing or?
No, we're not going to watch the Kiss thing yet. I'm sorry, my next to last one, because the Kiss thing we're going to save for last.
Okay.
This one is actually some Guns N' Roses news, and let me. My phone is always like 5% when we do this shit.
Plug it in, god damn it.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm not even going to read the story because I forgot. What we have is a clip from the local news. So we're going to watch the local news.
And
let's hear some some Guns N' Roses news.
A New Jersey man is facing several charges after crashing his car into a police station, all while blasting the Guns N' Roses song "Welcome to the Jungle."
Fuck yeah.
There you Now, I'm going to tell you, man, this guy has some balls. I'm going to follow up on this story because I want to find out what the hell happens to this guy.
Yeah, was he like on some shit, or he's just like
I don't know,
driving like totally sober and like, and then that's it?
Oh no, hang on.
While it was all caught on camera, the song was not. Police said the man intentionally drove his car into the building. The suspect now faces charges including terrorism, which carries a maximum sentence of life.
I thought he was doing the rock and roll.
Authorities say he previously crashed his car into the garage of another home before slamming his car into the police station.
Okay, so this guy just literally can't drive.
The New Jersey man is facing
You
several
should not have a
charges
license after
his car
crashing into an
a police
actual
station,
building before
all
this.
Oh, I know, right?
Well,
I think
license
it was the same
revoked.
day.
Guns N' Roses song
Yeah.
"Welcome
Oh,
to the
same day,
Jungle."
okay.
While it was all caught on camera,
Yeah, hang on, I want to show you
was
something.
not. Police said the man intentionally drove his car into the building.
Well, yeah, does he have like the rock? Is his hands up, or he's doing like devil? That'd be fucking. I was like,
The
yeah.
suspect
I
now
think he's just
faces
putting his
charges
fingers up.
including
But is it just me, or is he wearing like safety goggles? Because see how his glasses? It looks like they. Hang on, let me zoom in.
Is they like wraparounds?
It kind of looks like they might.
No,
be
those are
wrappers.
just glasses.
terrorism, which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison.
Oh, he's not wearing
Authorities
glasses.
say
He's
he
wearing one of those
previously
Hamburglar masks. You'll never recognize me, coppers.
This McDonald's.
You know where you are. You're in the lobby, baby. Oh, good one, Simber Tuber. That's a good one.
Yeah, he's got his hamburger cosplay. He's trying to break Grimace out of jail.
Free Grimace. Free Mayor McCheese.
Is this
Where's
where the
Ronald
Grimace
McDonald?
shakes are?
Have you noticed Ronald McDonald hasn't been seen in years?
Well, yeah, because he's probably like a registered sex offender all over the country.
crashed his car into the garage of another home
Woo!
before slamming his car
Hang
into
on,
the
let me get
police
through the
station.
solo. Hang on.
Let me get through the solo. That's only track one of the album, god damn it.
We still got 9 tracks to go. Oh man, what did you think was gonna? I've got to.
That is one way to make an entry.
I want to know what part of the song it was, because I want it to be boom, 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 boom,
Like that, or like
jungle.
like right when
I want
that
it
first
to be
drum
that
hits, where it
part.
goes do like right before the fucking first verse comes in.
Oh man, that is. I mean, it's not funny. Somebody could have been killed, but
Yeah, but like
I mean, it's still funny. I don't.
yeah,
care.
this honestly reads like a Florida Man news headline,
I know,
but
right?
like it's it's just as good, and even better. Like you could put Florida Man in front of this, and be like, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, we're gonna be following up on that as soon as I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that story
It's fucking hilarious.
because I want to see what happens next.
Oh yeah.
And with that, we will see what happens. They're probably gonna take our live away for a little while.
That's fine.
While
Fuck 'em.
we fight this, but I can tell you there will be some fighting going on, big time. So with that, I guess might as well listen to our song of the day. What say you, Chris?
Yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's see what the Walking Papers got cooking for us this week.
All right, let's see. Share. Walking Papers. This better be good.
Okay.
So far, so good. Okay.
I'm liking that like bass line.
Yeah.
Guitar riff.
It's a nice little riff
interesting.
there.
Mhm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That little riff.
Down with the dogs. You cherish your
It is kind of like grinding and badass at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a darkness to it that I really
Yeah. The indie rock kind of darkness.
Yeah, not like the darkness, but you know what I mean.
Ooh, another great band.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to watch some of their videos for October.
You know, I almost went to see the Darkness in Kansas City, but the problem is I really don't want to go to Kansas City again this year.
Yeah.
So I've been twice in 1 year, and like Kansas City is not much further away from me than St. Louis, only like 30 minutes. But
Yeah.
when it's 3 in the morning and you're driving home,
Yeah.
that 30 minutes feels like an eternity.
Oh yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
extra tacked on time and shit. So
yeah. And plus, I don't know anybody in KC, so if like I get done with the show and I'm tired, I still don't have a choice but to drive. Yeah, I have submitted our appeal, and we will be fighting this. It's got that 90s kind of sound to it that it's making me think of somebody else, but I can't place who, but it's not somebody I listen to.
Oh, like a little I'm saying it sounds like very like Seattle grungy.
Yeah.
Maybe a little like Chris Cornell, Soundgarden, Audio Slave kind of. Audio Slave was more post grunge, I'd say.
Maybe I was never a grunge fan.
I mean, some of it was all right. Some of it was kind of like there. You know, I think like probably the best of like the grunge bands, in my opinion, Alice in Chains. So they lean more a little more hard rock. That's why, but they also have some elements.
Yeah, I mean, Alice in Chains is okay. They put on a good show in Kansas City.
Oh, they're still going strong, man, with their new singer there. And they did like 3 albums with him, and there's some pretty good albums, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that little keyboard riff. I don't know if it's a synth or like a keyboard riff. It's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know. So far, it's not really doing it for me. I mean, I liked the riff, the main riff they got going on at first, but so far that's been all it's done. So I don't know. It's not that big for me. Are those electronic drums I'm hearing too?
They sound pretty real to me, but it just sounds like it doesn't sound like
both.
A little bit. It doesn't sound like a rock beat. It sounds more like sounds a little hip hoppy, that beat kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. The snare is real.
I don't know. Maybe it is real drums.
Yeah, those sound more. I think they sound like actual drums.
It's got that 90s poppy bass to it, like the Seinfeld theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing that in there.
I mean, hey, you got Duff on bass. That guy knows how to make some great bass lines and make his bass sound sort of pop in the mix. So
yeah.
But we have credit to Duff for that, man. He's one of the better bassists, I'd say. Just for because you can tell, like, oh, that's a Duff kicking bass sound right there. Or that's his sort of signature bass line.
Yeah, you can identify it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really hate it, but I don't love it either. Like, I'm over it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's nearing the end.
Yeah. We still got about a fourth of the song to go. Rabbi says if we play the music on Rumble, you won't get struck. Yeah, but
well,
then
they're all
nobody
about
will watch it either.
exactly. We're gonna have a bunch of loony nut jobs as our fan base after that.
So. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not going to play to a bunch of right wing nut jobs.
Yeah, I mean, we could diss them all on there. That'd be fun.
I don't want to.
Freedom of speech. You can't run me off this platform too, you pussies. Oh, you have freedom of speech, but only for you. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Just shit hypocrites.
Everybody's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
How long did Parler last when they all got pissed off that Donald Trump didn't get reelected and left Facebook to go to Parler?
Yeah, didn't he try to open his own thing? And how long did that last?
Yeah, basically it was racist Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even more racist Facebook, realistically.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's picking up. It's
interesting
actually
outro.
doing something.
This is fucking cool. Outro.
Yeah. The rabbi says he's still on Parler. I'm sure you are. Yeah, we're not listening to that again.
Nah,
All right. Well, there you go. Your Secret Safe with Me by Walking Papers.
Yeah.
It's time for the review portion of the show. What? How do you want to do this? Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
I'll take the first dibs on this one then. That's pretty decent, actually. Like, everything sounds like tight, band wise. Cool little riffs. It's definitely in that sort of vein. I think when we reviewed a lot of the Walking Papers stuff beforehand, it's leans much more into that sort of indie alternative rock kind of vibe. Like, I think of a lot of the other songs we reviewed, we're like, oh yeah, this could totally be on like an alt rock station or an indie rock station. It would fit in very well and those kind of things. And this does kind of fit in the same vibe too. Like, I was gonna probably give this one a little lower, but I did love that outro because it kind of reminded me of the Slash and Shadows track, Nothing to Say, like similar to that outro.
I can see that.
Yeah. Well, I think what's different with that one, where it kind of references like the intro of the song as well, and it comes back sort of like a full circle moment, like right there.
Yeah.
But this one's still pretty cool. I'll give it points to that outro because it was unique, and it's like, that's an interesting way to end the song, like, to sort of vibe with it. So for me, like, I was gonna go like somewhere in the 2s, but I feel like that outro, I really like this. I'm gonna go 3 out of 5 on this one.
All right, 3 out of 5. I mean, I liked the riff at first, and then after a while, like, that only bought it so much good favor from me for so long before I started to get bored with it. The lyrics bored the shit out of me, and the outro was cool too. I mean, so I guess I kind of liked a little bit of the intro. I liked a little bit of the outro, and I didn't like anything in the middle. So, I'm gonna I was thinking about giving this a half a star for that, but I'm gonna take off points for how bad I just wanted this to be over. So I'm gonna take away half of my original score, and I'm gonna give this a point. I'm gonna give this a 1/4 of a star.
0.25. Oh wow.
Yeah, I did not care for it at all. But maybe, just maybe next week on Guns and Radio, we'll get something a little better.
Yeah. Speaking of next week on Guns and Radio, I think we should spin that wheel and see what awaits us next time.
All right, let's do it.
Dark Days, loaded.
Mine
No.
froze up, so I didn't see it.
Dark Days by Duff McKagan's Loaded.
Ah, fuck me.
Wait, hang on. 'Cause if it's from one of the better, if it's from one of the better Loaded albums, we may be in luck.
Shit.
Oh, never mind. It's the title track of Dark Days. Let's see.
What's our average rating on that?
So 2 out of 5, 2.5 out of 5. I think only
Oh.
one really shitty song on there. So we may
So
have
it's
something
gonna
that could be at least at most maybe a 2. We'll see.
Ah, damn it.
We did give one song. Oh, I gave one 3. You gave it 2.5. You gave a song 3 on this album as well. So
Okay.
maybe, who knows? We could find a sleeper hit, or it could be a sleeper shit.
Yeah, well, we have to keep doing the Loaded songs.
Yeah, I mean, if it was from the Sick album, I'd be looking more forward to it because that one we've had some decent luck with so far.
Yeah, well, Dark Days by Loaded is our next song. And be sure to tune in to Shotcast Saturday on Saturday when we're going to continue our awesome party vibe that we got going on here. And I don't even know what the hell we're going to do on Shotcast. Do we have a theme? I don't guess we do on Shotcast.
Not yet.
No, but hey, head over to Shotcast Saturday or come back on Saturday when we'll be here for Shotcast Saturday. And unless our just live has been royally fucked, we'll be back on Sunday for another live edition. If we can't put it on YouTube, we'll put it on Twitter and Facebook in the meantime.
Yeah.
But we will either way, we'll be back next Sunday. Next Sunday?
I'm hoping to because I believe next week is Canadian Thanksgiving. I just remembered. Shit.
Oh shit.
So maybe Sunday or maybe Monday. We'll see. But we're gonna have something for you that next
week.
By next Monday night, you'll have another episode. So
yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Guns and Radio podcast. Even the people that on YouTube for when it lasted.
Yeah.
And by the way, if this bullshit does happen, all of our episodes are posted in their entirety on Spotify.
Yeah.
And wherever you get your podcasts. So
yeah, you can always get the on-demand replay there, basically on our.
And they actually pay us without moving the goalpost every time we fucking just about make it to where they'll pay us. So
yeah,
head over to Spotify if you really want to support the show, and go to gunsandradio.com to get your invite into our Discord where you can join the conversation and be a part of the VIP crew.
Hell yeah. And be part of Rocktober 2023. Send your suggestions in the channel there.
Hell yeah. And you'll see us on for Rocktober, I believe, hopefully.
Yeah.
So far, it's looking good. But yeah, be sure to tune in for that and much, much more where we're going to continue to exercise our right to review fucking music, which is what we're doing. Fair use, even though YouTube apparently doesn't think that's a thing. And until next time, signing off. I'm a very pissed off Dustin Bones.
And I'm Chris Caputo. We'll see you guys this Saturday for Shotcast Saturday. And we're going to see you next week, another edition of Guns and Radio. Until then, guys, stay safe. Peace out. Rock and roll.
Woo.